Well, welcome back to Nightly Nonsense. Trying to make some sense out of the nonsense. If you are returning tonight, and either you didn't listen to last night or you've decided that, okay, maybe we should ponder a few things. Some people aren't returning. They're not going to listen to me tonight because they think everything that I said last night is crazy. Folks, there is a need to ponder. Mary pondered all these things in her heart. Right? Mary thought about all this stuff that was said. People pondering, right, consider things, and they're ready. They're ready for what happens. What happens when God does this? What happens when I'm asked this? What happens when this doesn't happen? When this falls apart? Again, I'm not asking you to dwell on things. I'm asking you to ponder. What if this is right? What if all these people that I've declared wrong all of these years, with an animosity, with a smugness, whether you're going to hell, right? What if their way of thinking is right? Somebody's going to be wrong, probably all of us, to some way, shape, or form. And I don't think when we get to heaven, we're going to be smug and go, oh, we were right. We got it right. I think when we stand in front of Jesus and he said, so you had it right, what'd you do with that? Oh, I beat people over the head with it. I destroyed people over it. I called people false prophets and all of that stuff. And listen, if God tells you to do all that stuff, you go ahead. But there are things that we should ponder. So let me just offer you some things. There are people who think that this eclipse that's coming our way is about a lot to do about nothing. It's just a 4-minute show. I'm going to stop work, and there's going to be traffic around here, and there's going to be all kinds of things. But it really is nothing. Not anything. Right? Have you pondered that view? What if they're right? What if it's nothing? What if you're storing up water and gasoline, and you got all the stuff for your house, you got toilet paper, all the things that you need? What if you've been doing this feverishly for months and months and months, and you're ready because something's going to happen, and nothing happens? Have you pondered that? Well, a lot of us know what that's like because we went through Y2K, and we've gone through the 2012 Mayan calendar thing, and we've gone through, COVID, and we've done all the things. So we've pondered, well, they've been warning us about things for years. What if this is another nothing? But the flip side of that coin is, what if it is something? What if the 4 minutes happen and all of a sudden something happens? What if during the 4 minutes something happens? What if the ground starts trembling and the New Madrid, right, fault line opens up, a big earthquake, and all of a sudden, right, those people have been prophesying that the United States is going to get torn in half. Right? What if that happens? Now, again, think for a second. When God destroyed the earth with water, he said he was never going to do that again. But what happened with that water was it fundamentally changed the makeup of our earth. Split continents apart, right? Brought up mountains where there weren't mountains, brought in all kinds of things. So what if God uses the same concept, just doesn't destroy the earth with water? What if he changes fundamentally the makeup of our earth through this event? Have you thought about that? Or have you just decided God would never do that? Well, he did do it. And he has done it in different moments. But so would he do it? If he could do it, then maybe you should ponder it. Right? If you say God will never do it, he will never, ever, ever do it, well, then you got nothing to ponder. It's probably a total waste of your time. But if God has done something like this before, well, shouldn't maybe you ponder it? What if we get to the other side of this and all of a sudden pestilence happens or plague happens? Or what if it isn't 4 minutes of darkness? What if it's 3 days or 4 days of darkness? What if we're not got some light, it's shadowed, but what if it's really, really dark? And what if it stays really, really dark? Have you thought about that? All of us who are celebrating, right? All of us who are going to have parties and going to have lots of people. What happens if it goes pitch black for 3 days and you can't get back to your house? Have you pondered that? That would never happen. Wait, it happened in the 10 plagues. So it's happened before. Maybe you should ponder it. Maybe you should ponder the fact that God might be doing what he said he was going to do and bring judgment. Well, we're not going to be here, so it's not going to happen. If I'm still here, it's not going to happen. Maybe you should ponder that for a second. What if disease happens? People start dying. Wait, that one, oh wait, nope, that happened recently. What if it happens again? Right? What about a bunch of things that could happen? What if God decides to allow churches and ministries to be closed down for another season? Are you willing to ponder some things? What if at the end of the 4 minutes, when all of us are looking up, what if Jesus appears? What if he does take everybody away that is his? Have you pondered that? Or are you just so sure that's not going to happen that you're going to miss out? What if during that 4.5 minutes we look up and God has a message for us? And he warns people. What if in that 4.5 minutes God said, hey, bad things are coming, get ready? Would you hear the message? Are you so sure that nothing's going to happen that you would just let it go by? We've lost the art of pondering. There's a million other things that you should ponder. Does it represent the starting of tribulation? I don't know. I don't know any of this stuff. But I'm willing to ponder it. I'm willing to stop, take a second, not dwell on it, not get fear tactic about it. You haven't seen a single thing down here about sell your house, sell all your possessions, give us your money, come down here. Nobody's fear-mongering down here. Simply asking you to ponder. What if these things happen? So think about that if you're brave enough. Ponder a little bit. Maybe write down some stuff, right? Let other people know maybe what you're pondering. Get ready because they'll probably react to it. But ponder tonight. We'll see you next time right here at Nightly Nonsense.